What is up, guys? It's your boy Build Crafting Cactus, and today we are going to be showcasing a surprisingly powerful Titan build that is based around the new Barrow Dyad Exotic SMG that was added into Destiny 2 within episode Heresy. And now the cool thing about this build is that it's getting significantly better in only 1 week. And so, let's get started. But first off, guys, I've partnered with Mobalytics, your source for Destiny 2 builds. If you want to check out this very build laid out in an easy to read, easy to understand format, including dim links, definitely click the link in the description down below after you're done watching the video so you know exactly how this build functions. Alright, now, this is a build that almost anyone who owns Episode Heresy should be able to put together because it is extremely accessible. All you need is the Barrow Dyad and 1 piece of exotic armor, and this build will function. I know a lot of you guys, like, you watch build guides and the SMG being recommended is from 2 years ago and doesn't drop anymore, and you're kind of like, bruh, but this should be accessible for a ton of players. And again, because it's based on the Barrow Dyad, we have 2 more exotic catalysts that are coming within Act 3, and it's the 2 best exotic catalysts with One for All and Target Lock, both of which will increase your damage output significantly, which really matters with this build. So let's get into it. First of all, how did I craft my Barrow Dyad? Well, I've got small bore for range and stability. I did go with appended mag for more mag size. However, you could go with flared magwell because we will be reloading a lot. Then we have smooth grip for that handling and stability. And lastly, I did go with the hatchling refit. We also have access to high impact reserves, but again, I'm going to be reloading my weapon a lot. I want those stronger blight rounds, so hatchling was actually the better choice for me. And if you don't know how to get these catalysts, there will be a guide linked right up above, guys. Now, after that, the next main thing we're using is the Peacekeepers. This exotic leg armor says the following: while wielding a submachine gun, handling, airborne effectiveness, and movement speed are all improved, and damage against combatants will increase the longer you remain on target. Submachine guns are reloaded when stowed. The Peacekeepers are actually crazy with the Barrow Dyad, especially, guys, when you're using those blighted seekers, because all, 6 of them are coming off your Barrow Dyad, and they are also benefiting from the increase to damage that the Peacekeepers provide. So you can see in the background gameplay, like, I am in Nether, expert difficulty, solo, and I'm just cranking these bosses. Now, again, there's other things that do more damage. Yes, the Lord of Wolves will do more damage, but my goodness, for an infinite ammo primary, again, it slaps and adds no problem. Again, you are decimating every ad you're running into, and when you do get those blighted rounds, you just sweep them over a group of ads, and it might as well be like shooting a bunch of grenade launcher rounds at that group of ads. Like, they all just get clapped. Alright, now, how are we using this combo to our benefit? What does the rest of our build look like? As for the subclass, guys, first of all, we are kind of using the standard Striker Titan loadout here. We are going for Bolt Charge because when we have a very high rounds per minute SMG, like the Barrow Dyad is, it's 900 rounds per minute, and then we also have these blighted rounds on top of that, you are going to get a lot of bolt charge discharges. So we are going with Thunder Crash as our super. Of course, we have Rally Barricade. Then we've got Thunderclap as a good melee. We do have Pulse Grenades, which I love. Then we've got Storm's Keep, of course, for that bolt charge. And then we are going with Knockout just for a bit of emergency healing. After that, we have Spark of Ions. This will make targets we defeat with Bolt Charge create ionic traces, so more ability regen. Then we've got Spark of Shock, so our incredible pulse grenades are going to jolt. It's seriously insane, like one of the best grenades in the game when you get this combo going. Then we've got Spark of Resistance for survivability, and lastly Spark of Frequency, so we get even more Bolt Charge. Now, after that, guys, taking a look at the other weapons, you are going to be using the Barrow Dyad 90% of the time with this build, because it will solve 90% of your problems. And again, you're going to see that in the background gameplay. Bosses, powerful targets, mini bosses, yellow bars, red bars. The Barrow Dyad plus Peacekeepers will take care of pretty much all of them. So you want your other weapons to supplement that style of gameplay, right? You want them to be doing stuff, to be reloading and so on in the background. And so that's why I'm using the Zealot's Reward here, with particularly you have auto loading holster combined with controlled burst. Right now, void weapons as well as fusion rifles are featured, so this is a really good weapon here. And again, it lets us use our Barrow Dyad and then whip the Zealot's Reward out when we have a more powerful enemy, let's say we really want to take care of, or for example, you need to stun an unstopped champion. You deal with that champion, you go back to the Barrow Dyad, slay out, and then, oh, another champion. By the time you encounter that, the Zealot's Reward will be reloaded thanks to auto-loading holster, right? Now that same theory crafting is going to apply to, I was almost going to use the harsh language here, blast from the past, guys, but again, Envious Assassin is another example of that. It's going to reload itself based on all of the enemies you're killing with the Barrow Dyad. You know, this also has destabilizing rounds, just a great void waveframe grenade launcher in general. And one more example here, if you want to go with an arc weapon, you have the Techian Force here with reconstruction. Again, another example of something that's going to reload itself in the background while we're slaying out with the Barrow Dyad. And then the last weapon I'm going here is just the Scintillation. This is actually just a really good 3-round burst strand, importantly, linear fusion rifle, and I've got rewind rounds plus bait and switch. So yeah, it won't reload in the background, but again, it's like if you encounter a boss, a far away enemy, something that the Barrow Dyad can't handle, the Scintillation is going to probably be able to handle that, and it's going to do a ton of damage, guys. Then after that, let's take a look at the armor mods we're using. So looking at the helmet here, we really want a Strand Siphon for our Barrow Dyad. Then we've got Ashes to Assets for more super and powerful friends, because why not? I didn't go with a heavy ammo finder because honestly, you don't need it. You're not using your heavy very often. Then for the arms here, we actually want double strand loader. And the reason is because we want to be reloading extremely fast and getting those Seeking Blights. That is a huge goal for us because of how powerful they are with the Peacekeepers. Then guys, you're just going to adjust your chest mod resistances depending on what you're actually doing. And then for the Peacekeepers, we're going with a recuperation to heal and then double strand weapon surge. And there's an argument honestly for just triple strand weapon surge here, but I like a little bit of survivability. And then finally guys, we do want a time dilation so those surges last longer. Then we've got a powerful attraction to suck up all the orbs around you when you are doing your Storm's Keep, and also a bomber because why not? Your grenade is fantastic. Now importantly, as for the seasonal artifacts, these are going to make a big difference here, guys. So the first thing you absolutely need is Unraveling Orbs. That is going to give our Barrow Dyad Unraveling rounds basically 100% of the time, every time we pick up an Orb of Power. That's going to be a massive increase to power. And then after that, we really want Horde Shuttle, right? So damaging unraveled targets with our unraveling rounds will spawn threadlings. This combined with hatchling, guys, you're going to see the background gameplay, you are spitting out threadlings. After that, guys, you know, going with Dielectric makes sense because of our jolting grenades, going with a Maligned Harvest if we are using Void, and importantly, you really do want Flashover for more bolt charges here. And then, guys, we're ending with Particle Reconstruction for our Fusion Rifle and Linears. Again, if you're using like grenade launchers or something else, you don't necessarily need this. Then we do really want Defibrillating Blast. This is worded so poorly. I've talked about this in past videos, but like, you don't need champions to make this work. It should say every single bolt charge will heal you, because that's what it actually does in game. Like every lightning strike from a bolt charge discharge will heal you for a chunk of health. So obviously that is fantastic, guys. And so there you have it. Overall, guys, again, just a fantastically fun build with the Barrow Dyad. Really makes a Barrow Dyad insane. Those Seeking rounds chunk even bosses. It is crazy. And when Act 3 arrives and the Barrow Dyad gets access to, especially I'm thinking about target lock. Target lock increasing damage when you're on target, combined with the Peacekeepers that does the same thing. You could be absolutely ripping with that damage combo. I mean, this thing already rips, so I'm very excited for those next two catalysts. And again, just one for all as well, providing that 35% damage boost just for touching 3 enemies with your Barrow Dyad, right? You don't have to even kill them, you just have to hit them with damage. That's another really, really massive increase to the Barrow Dyad's overall damage output. So again, definitely make sure to put together this build before Act 3, because when those catalysts hit the game, the Barrow Dyad is getting a significant increase to its damage output. Guys, that is it for the video. Hope you enjoyed and found this informative. If you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus. That is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.